Hello and welcome back. Oh man, it's been a while. But we're back at it. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time I got a Skell, and that's about it. Well, I mean, there was story stuff, but that was also about Skells. So. Aha. We have more stuff to read. Chapter 6. Elma's team have been tasked with retrieving a mech of alien origin, abandoned deep in the heart of Noctilum. There's just one problem. It lies in a den of tainted indigents who devour anything that breathes. The team set out regardless, trusting that their inorganic mims will grant them safe passage. You successfully retrieve the alien mech, but many of its parts were anomalous, making it difficult to fully identify. Meanwhile, Grandmaster Luxar, leader of the Ganglion, began plotting his next move. Luxar, a xenoform who opposes humanity and Grandmaster of the crime syndicate known as the Ganglion. Luxar is driven by a roiling hatred for all humans, and an equal measure of fear. Wonder why. Orpheans, an advanced race who worship the Ova. Though different in physiology from humans, Orpheans are known to be highly intelligent. They deemed war an illogical concept long ago, and have since abandoned all thought of conflict. Their technological capabilities are on par with the Manon. Napon Commerce Guild. The Commerce Guild started by enterprising Napon. Most of their products are thermal weapons that have been tuned to deliver greater magazine capacity. Orphean Technologies, an AM made up of Orpheans who defected from the Ganglion to NLA. Their gear's architecture differs greatly from standard human tech, yet high-evasion protective wear is their prime focus. Samar Federation, an interstellar union whose reach extends across the vastness of space in a 6 million light-year radius. The Ganglion are but a subset of it, leaving the Federation's true scope unknown. Ganglion, a criminal syndicate made up of a number of different xenoforms. With Luxar their appointed Grandmaster, their tyranny knows no limits, seeking not just to erase humanity from existence, but also to subjugate other races and force them into servitude. Tainted, abnormal variants of common creatures found only in certain parts of Noctilum. They attack and devour anything save for other tainted creatures, and mims, which are inorganic. Alright, so when we finished off last time, I got a Skell, and I didn't spend any time buying anything else for it, but you can purchase Skells, and I have lots of cash. Skell types! Skell frames are divided into light, medium, and heavy types, each with its own broad range of Skell models that differ in a variety of ways. Light type, low HP, but with good accuracy, evasion, and mobility. Their fuel tanks are small, but they get good mileage in flight. Low prices make them attractive to first-time buyers. That's the one that we got for free. Medium type, balanced in all regards and easier to handle. Comes with sturdy armor plating on its parts, making them tough to break. Slightly pricier, good for experienced pilots. Heavy type, highest HP and defense, and a large fuel tank, but not very nimble in combat, and burns through fuel quickly in flight. Costs a lot, but with features to compensate. New skill on the block. I have to complete Chapter 6 and obtain a skill license, and we're going to Silvalum now. But I'm okay with that, because now I have skills. New skill on the block.
Aha! There you are. Heads up. We just received an urgent request from Granada GG. It's direct from their chief engineer. They're asking us to sniff out a prototype skell for them that went radio silent during a test drive. Thing is, they sounded pretty desperate. Said they need professionals, a team who'll get the job done right. Yep, 3 guesses whose name popped into my skull. You're taking the job, right? Good. I'll send you the coordinates of the last known location we got from its tracking beacon. Take a good look at them. You know, there was a rumor going around. Some news leaks about a new type of skell Granada had in the works. Could be our missing mechs, one and the same. That'd sure be something. If it turns out to be a real smash hit, it'd be nice if we could add it to our arsenal. Well, get going, soldier.
Granada GG have requested your assistance in locating a missing prototype scale. That thing is pretty agile. It is being piloted by someone, so it's not autonomous like I was thinking it might be. That's a robot piloting it. I mean, more so than Mims, that actually look kind of human. Well, maybe it's a human just with a funky helmet. Oh boy, it's one of those. Oh boy. Those things are like level 45 normally. If we're going to be fighting them, they had better be lower level.
We have no choice but to fight. Nothing personal. Survive this! Shut up! Now top one! Now give it up! Nails, worm! Break out those guns! I'll cover you!
Well, that was fast. I guess I'll mark that. Oh, I bet I know what this is.
That was you?
Someone is remote piloting this thing. No? It's just a funky costume. Okay. Who are you? Granada hired me. Are you alright?
Yeah, not a single scratch on me. If I'd gotten myself hurt, I would never hear the end of it. In any case, I owe you. My comms broke down out here. I couldn't even call a ride home. I'm lucky you showed up. Oh, and name's Liesel. I'm a test pilot for Granada Galactic. I'm grateful you bailed me out and all, but the Skell's the one that's in a bad way. It needs returning, and it won't make it back unless I get it fixed up. It's highly classified, as you can imagine. If I left it just sitting out here, they'd have my head.
I guess that's where I come in.
Can I ask you a small favor? It won't take too much of your time, I'm sure. Here's the deal. I need parts from around here to patch this thing up and get it home. I'll send you what parts it needs. I'd really appreciate the help. I'll stay here and get things repair ready. Thanks in advance. Best of luck. You got the materials already? You blades are efficient workers.
Yeah. Molten refrigium, a rare naturally liquid metal found in Silvalum, can be briefly used as a coolant thanks to its high thermal conductivity. Sylvalian tree sap. Sap secreted in minute quantities by the trees of Silvalum, and used as natural cooling grease due to its properties.
Yeah, these will be more than enough. Thanks a lot. That last battle really took a toll on you, didn't it? Looks like the circuits couldn't bear the heat. Now, if I just add this to the cooling system, it should hold out long enough. All right. Yep. Even I should be able to take it from here. Could you give me a sec? This won't take long. Right. Should be good to go. It's weird, though. I really shouldn't have been so unstable. How did they miss such a glaring defect? We're days from rollout.
Sing the Skell's praises. What was wrong with it?
Wish I knew. It's a bit hard to ascertain that out here. I'll need an expert's opinion. Though it's clear the controls are acting up. They're being a little temperamental. Kinda hard to get to grips with. The overheating implies it's the steering causing an unexpected load on the system?
That's weird.
I'll have to mention that to Alicia later. I'm heading back to NLA. Would you mind joining me? The one who made the call, it's likely a friend of mine. I'll introduce you.
Okay.
Liesel! When your comms cut out, I thought we'd lost you. What in the hell happened?
Indigens decided to give me grief.
What? You were attacked?
We got some good data. Just check the battle log, you'll see. I know I'm somewhat behind schedule. But at least I'm back on track, thanks to these blades.
Liesel, what am I gonna do with you? I'm sorry. You're the Blades who took up the assignment, right? I'm grateful. Thank you so, so much. I'm Alicia, an engineer at Granada.
The Skell, Resvelg, it's almost entirely her creation.
Liesel and I go way back. You might even say we're pals.
The two of us have known each other since back on Earth, and that's all I am to you, is it? A pal?
I'm just kidding. Besties. Is that better? Anyhow, Resvelg's had the green light for mass production. All that's left was a few final checks. This will be a major setback for Granada.
Yeah, about that. As I see it, operating this Skell demands a higher level of competence than most others. For one, the drivetrain feedback is finicky, and it wasn't half as bad in the bench tests.
Huh? I don't understand.
The computer should have modeled it out fine. Think it's programmed wrong?
If so, that's weird. Hold on, I'll double check. You're right. The values are... No, this wouldn't account for...
What'd she found? What'd she find?
This Skell, the Resvelg. There's extra processing going on after it receives manual input, before hitting the drive.
Uh-oh.
The idea was to filter out unintended nudges on the controls.
Okay.
If that process were to bug out, it'd impede the Skell's movement.
I found our culprit. Our proprietary systems control module was fritzing. I've made sure that it won't do so again. Problem solved.
Finally, we're finished. After all these years.
Indeed.
They've been working on this
Just
for
wait
years.
for the press release.
All right, now that that's all squared away, it's about time we started on the proprietary...
Yes? Yes, sir. Of course.
I feel
Right
like
away.
this quest is not done yet.
Not the boss.
The one and only. He wants to see us ASAP.
Not again. If he's got complaints, he should come over here.
He also asked for you.
Oh boy, no rest for the wicked.
It'll be on me for hiring Blade without his say-so.
No, I'm the one who went incommunicado in this case. Sorry, it shouldn't take too long. Me and Alicia, we can do all the talking.
Say hiring Blade, but you're wearing an outfit that says Blade up and down.
So, I hear you took our shiny new Skell out for a spin and had a little incident. Is that about the gist of it?
Boss, I can explain everything.
What in God's name possessed you to do that? Not just that, you requested aid from a third party without consulting me.
Yes, well,
It was just one final test drive. The more safety checks we do, the better. Seems obvious.
Even if those safety checks end up impacting our profits?
Oh,
You
come
cannot
on.
be that dense. That Skell is already feature complete. It was given the all clear, wasn't it?
Respectfully, sir, in this last check, we did discover an issue with the controls. If we'd released it like that, there might have been all manner of accidents.
Nonsense. In that case, you could have simply patched the thing after rollout.
What?
If bad news were to get out at this stage, it would be a complete PR disaster. Besides, this isn't something a lowly pilot should be sticking her nose into.
Oh, come on!
We've banked far too much on the Hresvelg's development for the project to fail at this stage. Your unsolicited opinion and poor judgment could have torpedoed all our hard work.
I apologize, sir. But really, this could be disastrous.
No, that's enough. I've made myself clear. No faults were detected. That'll be the report. I won't have you two causing any more grievance. You'll move on to the next project. Is that
What a
clear?
jerk.
Crystal, sir.
Weren't they the ones who did most of the work on this thing?
Sorry you had to be party to that debacle. The boss likes taking it out on us. He's always giving us crap. We're his favorite punching bag. They say he was a first-rate pilot once upon a time. That's certainly no longer true. Hresvelg here? We've been working on it since Earth, you know. You should have seen it. You could barely swing a wrench in our old workshop. We had
No
a different
space.
chief engineer back then, and there was another test pilot besides me. We poured our sweat and tears into making Hresvelg a reality. That is, till Kellerman got appointed our new boss.
Ah.
To that guy, skills are just products to be sold, stepping stones to his next promotion.
What happened to the other members?
They died. The other test pilot. We lost him in an accident during a prototype test run.
Oh boy.
Our former chief was held accountable.
Ah.
I wouldn't stop hounding him, and he killed himself.
Oh. That's ridiculous.
Then Alicia stepped up. She was appointed the new chief engineer. Hey, Leash. You look tired.
It's fine. I can hold out a little longer.
You'll burn out. Kellerman keeps lumping you with all these tasks. You need to breathe sometime. And you haven't had your MIM service for who knows how long. It's about time you took better care of yourself.
Basically
Look,
going
I
to the
gotta
doctor.
work on the next thing. For you and Hresvelg, I can keep going.
It suggests it's time to take a break.
See? Even the blades are telling you to take it easy. You need to rest.
But... no, you're right. Thanks for making me see sense, Liesl.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we head outside? I found the most spectacular view. You're gonna love it.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm... Sure. Go on, lead the way.
Want to join us as well? Hate to leave you out.
Okay, where is it?
Then let's move out. Screw it. I'm bringing Hresvelg.
Glad these things can jump so high. That's cool.
Wow. I guess Mira really does have its moments.
You've been up to your neck in work for so long, you never had time to see the sights.
Guilty. Guess I didn't know what I'd been missing. I was always leaving the field tests to you.
And I'm glad you did. Working on Hresvelg has been a dream. Remember that I'm the ace pilot here. No arguing. Still thinking about what the boss said? Alicia, that guy would sell his own grandma to turn a profit. Even back then.
I know.
The path we've followed, we've always walked it with conviction. Right, Leash?
Right. The path that we must never stray from.
Yeah. Not now, not ever. We'll stick to our guns, no matter what that crook says.
Yeah. A path I must walk.
Time we made tracks. Not long now. They'll be announcing Hresvelg's mass production soon. This model's really a cut above. Can't wait for you to give it a spin.
I just... my skills.
Oh, and also, this isn't public knowledge yet, but it's fitted with a special system. Hresvelg will blow other skells right out of the water.
It's still in development, but it really will wow the pants off of you. Watch this space.
Lastly, anytime you need a little extra help, give me a call.
Ah, new party
I happen to be a
member.
pretty competent pilot. That might be a skill you're in the market for.
Before Granada, Liesl was Air Force and quite the rising star. She made instructor in record time. I'd argue that she might even give the legendary hero Alois Bernhold a run for his money.
Okay now, that's laying it on a bit thick. In any case, I reckon we'd make a pretty decent team in battle. After all, everyone could use an ace up their sleeve.
You recovered the missing Skell, Hresvelg, and safely extracted Liesl, earning her trust. You obtained the ground gear Liesl's helmet. You learned dual gun art, effect charge. Liesl, test pilot. Class, Partisan Eagle. Partisan Eagle Plus. Usual location, Industrial District. A test pilot hired by an arms manufacturer, Liesl was involved in the development of Hresvelg, a new Skell. Once a member of the German Air Force, she approaches things coolly, but beneath is a warm and caring person. Liesl uses a unique style based on the Partisan Eagle, proving equally as capable in melee as she is in a Skell. Her signature arts are Effect Charge and Mind Shift. And I have to stick her in my party. Alright, who has the highest affinity? Win. He also has the highest rank. Hresvelg now on sale. A new Skell, Hresvelg, has been added to the shop terminal. I hear it's on a whole new level compared to earlier models. A total paradigm shift. Oh, I can't wait to get my greedy paws on it. Hey, buy one quickly so I can tinker with it, okay? The Hresvelg. Looks like the Hresvelg made it to market, huh? Great stuff. Unlike your run-of-the-mill Skells, you can't change its equipment. But to make up for it, it comes with some exclusive unique weapons. I bet you of all people will have no trouble making it sing. New year release, Liesl. Oh, I almost forgot. When Granada put Hresvelg in the shops, their marketing people also commissioned replicas of Liesl's test pilot outfit. I hear you can buy it now. That helmet is kinda unique, huh? But in a good way.
I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible.
Judges 6. The Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord, and for 7 years he gave them into the hands of the Midianites. Because the power of Midian was so oppressive, the Israelites prepared shelters for themselves in the mountain clefts, caves, and strongholds. Whenever the Israelites planted their crops, the Midianites, Amalekites, and other eastern peoples invaded the country. They camped on the land and ruined the crops all the way to Gaza, and did not spare a living thing for Israel, neither sheep nor cattle nor donkeys. They came up with their livestock in their tents like swarms of locusts. It was impossible to count them or the camels. They invaded the land to ravage it. Midian so impoverished the Israelites that they cried out to the Lord for help. When the Israelites cried out to the Lord because of Midian, he sent them a prophet who said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I brought you up out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. I rescued you from the hand of the Egyptians, and I delivered you from the hand of all your oppressors. I drove them out before you and gave you their land. I said to you, I am the Lord your God. Do not worship the gods of the Amorites in whose land you live, but you have not listened to me." The angel of the Lord came and sat under the oak in Ophrah that belonged to Joash the Abiezrite, where his son Gideon was threshing wheat in a winepress to keep it from the Midianites. When the angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, he said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." "Pardon me, my lord," Gideon replied, "but if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Where are all his wonders that our ancestors told us about when they said, 'Did not the Lord bring us up out of Egypt?' But now the Lord has abandoned us and given us into the hand of Midian." The Lord turned to him and said, "Go in the strength you have and save Israel out of Midian's hand. Am I not sending you?" "Pardon me, my lord," Gideon replied, "but how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my family." The Lord answered, "I will be with you, and you will strike down all the Midianites, leaving none alive." Gideon replied, "Now I have found favor in your eyes. Give me a sign that it is really you talking to me. Please do not go away until I come back and bring my offering and set it before you." And the Lord said, "I will wait until you return." Gideon went inside, prepared a young goat, and from an ephah of flour he made bread without yeast. Putting the meat in a basket and its broth in a pot, he brought them out and offered them to him under the oak. The angel of God said to him, "Take the meat and the unleavened bread, place them on this rock, and pour out the broth." And Gideon did so. Then the angel of the Lord touched the meat and the unleavened bread with the tip of his staff that was in his hand. Fire flared from the rock, consuming the meat and the bread, and the angel of the Lord disappeared. When Gideon realized that it was the angel of the Lord, he exclaimed, "Alas, sovereign Lord, I have seen the angel of the Lord face to face." The Lord said to him, "Peace, do not be afraid, you are not going to die." So Gideon built an altar to the Lord there and called it, "The Lord is Peace." To this day it stands in Ophrah of the Abiezrites. That same night the Lord said to him, "Take the second bull from your father's herd, the one 7 years old. Tear down your father's altar to Baal and cut down the Asherah pole beside it. Then build a proper kind of altar to the Lord your God on top of this height. In the wood of the Asherah pole that you cut down, offer the second bull as a burnt offering." So Gideon took 10 of his servants and did as the Lord told him. But because he was afraid of his family and the townspeople, he did it at night rather than in the daytime. In the morning, when the people of the town got up, there was Baal's altar demolished, with the Asherah pole beside it cut down, and the second bull sacrificed on the newly built altar. They asked each other who did this. When they carefully investigated, they were told, "Gideon, son of Joash, did it." The people of the town demanded Joash, "Bring out your son. He must die because he has broken down Baal's altar and cut down the Asherah pole beside it." But Joash replied to the hostile crowd around him, "Are you going to plead Baal's cause? Are you trying to save him? Whoever fights for him shall be put to death by morning. If Baal really is a god, he can defend himself when someone breaks down his altar." So because Gideon broke down Baal's altar, they gave him the name Jerubbaal, that day, saying, "Let Baal contend with him." Now all the Midianites, Amalekites, and other eastern peoples joined forces and crossed over the Jordan and camped in the valley of Jezreel. Then the Spirit of the Lord came on Gideon, and he blew a trumpet, summoning the Abiezrites to follow him. He sent messengers throughout Manasseh, calling them to arms, and also Asher, Zebulun, and Naphtali, so that they too went up to meet him. Gideon said to God, "If you will save Israel by my hand as you have promised, look, I will place a wool fleece on the threshing floor. There is dew only on the fleece, and all the ground is dry. Then I will know that you will save Israel by my hand, as you said." And that is what happened. Gideon rose early the next day, he squeezed the fleece and wrung out the dew, a bowl full of water. Then Gideon said to God, "Do not be angry with me. Let me make just one more request. Allow me one more test with the fleece, but this time make the fleece dry and let the ground be covered with dew." That night God did so. Only the fleece was dry. All the ground was covered with dew. May God bless the reading of his word. Arms and the man.
Man, these missions blow chunks. This planet must have more to it than picking flowers and collecting junk. You got any inside tips on something with a bit more kick?
I have seen things that would blow his mind. I got nothing.
I'm jealous, Pard. You get all the fun. There's a guy got a bribe around here to get a piece of that action. Hey, I know. What say you and me go sniff around the city for leads? Maybe we'll catch wind of some juicy rumors. Sometimes old Joe Lunchbucket knows more about this stuff than us blades. When I was in the military back on Earth, I used to get all my tips from locals.
Ah.
My buddy and me would even sneak off base and moonlight as bouncers at seedy bars.
Ask him about his army days.
Got sent to the middle of the godforsaken desert right after enlisted. Nothing but sand and scorpions for miles, so me and my buddy were always sneaking off. We got in good with the boys in the nearest town. Had some real wild times. Casino security, flipping military gear for cash. Kind of crazy when I think about it.
That was definitely not a good idea.
But all that's down the crapper now, so let's go find us some real action. We'll meet at the Sunshine Cafe once you scrounge up a solid lead.
It seems that Yelp is a bit bored with his current missions. Listen to the local gossip and find something interesting for him to do.
There we go.
Some freak swarm of native critters that needs exterminating. Man, I hate those things. Always full of tentacles and eyes and crap. Ugh. Ugh. What do you think? Do it anyway?
It's important blade work. It sounds boring.
Look at the goody two-shoes. Lighten up, will ya? Let's go. Oh, and don't forget. Once we're done with this, we gotta report back to Eleonora.
Welcome back. How'd the hunt go today?
Piece of cake. Hell, cupcake.
Yeah.
Seems like you're having an awful lot of fun lately, Yelv. I hear you actually went out and found that mission for yourself. This new partner seems to be good for you.
Hey, stay out of my biz, lady. Look, you got any new jobs or what?
Somebody's a busy beaver. What's a mission you'd like? How about doing a little detective work over in Oblivia? We heard reports that a piece of the white whale landed there. No one's been out to see it yet.
That does sound pretty juicy. Not bad coming from the likes of you. Well, Pard, wanna go before somebody beats us to it?
I'm ready to go when you are.
Ha! I love it. Let's get going. Shoot the deeds to our comm devices, would you, El?
Of course. Good luck out there, you two. I hope you can finally find what you're looking for, Yelv.
Wait a sec. Is that why you gave me this gig? Of all the nosy busybody, I ain't owing you any favors for this. Great. More of those things crawling on our wreckage. What do you figure their kind even makes of the old ship, huh?
It's just a place for them to hole up for the night. Wonder if they collect records as treasure.
You got some weird ideas, Pard. Anyone ever tell you that? 'Cause they should.
Okay.
Alright, let's get over there and make with the blasting.
Well, they're going down real fast.
You're not missing this chance. Here, I'll put down the shot.
Try this one. I did. Slow the rest range.
This is where I need it to be.
And that wasn't.
Right then, let's see what she's got for us, Pard. What the? Hold the phone. This is his arm. It's gotta be! I knew it! I knew I'd find something! Don't you see what this means? He's here! On Mira somewhere, he's here! I knew it! He's out there! He's alive!
I do not understand what he's saying. Calm down.
How's a guy supposed to be calm after this, huh? It's his arm, see? It's proof he's out there! Oh, wait a sec. I still ain't told you, have I?
No.
Well... I guess I can trust you. But it's about my best friend, so just keep it between us, yeah?
I will not tell a soul. Wait if you want to.
No, I want to tell you. Besides, it involves you now. Me and my buddy went to school together. We enlisted together. Hell, we were even born in the same hospital. We've been partners from day one. Until we came here to Mira, anyway. The day the whale fell, he was back evacuating the other crew when all of a sudden there was this explosion. Typical, really. He was always helping some poor sap out. That's why he's stuck with a jerk like me. Still, I couldn't stop thinking he was out there somewhere. So I started searching all the whale wreckage, trying to find a trace. And here it is. His left arm. Crazy, ain't it? He even gave his mimeosome the same cross-shaped scar he had.
What's his friend like? Friend likely dead. Friend like.
I never really fit in, so he was always looking out for me. He was the golden child back in high school, but he never ditched me once. Out in the field, we were always watching each other's backs. He was smart as they came, except when it came to risking his neck for someone else. Best partner a guy could want.
Sounds like it.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna find him. The whole reason I joined the Reclaimers was to get first crack at the wreckage, and I'll do whatever else I have to. So... that kinda dragged on, huh? Guess I can't help thinking about him when I see you. Can't help talking either.
How do I fit in with all this?
I don't know, you just feel the same, yeah? You got the same presence. When I look at you, I don't see it. But then I forget, and it's like he's right here with me. I know he's alive here on Mira. Same as I know the sky's blue.
Right now it's white.
Next job like this we find, let's do it together. Once we find him, we can take
never
turns
mind.
beating on him for disappearing like that.
We found Yev's partner's left arm and promised to help find the rest of him. Go to North Founders Street for the next affinity mission. Learn the Photon Saber Art Essence Exchange.
Yes?
Hi, Luke. How's it coming along? Were you able to gather those redwood prickle antlers? Material obtained from a defeated enemy. Yes! Here, look! I found the rest of my angel stones, too. We did it! The assignments are complete. And when my skill got wrecked, I figured there was no chance I could finish these. It's amazing! Who knew you could get this much done working with a partner? I've worked alone all this time, but now I finally understand why people enjoy working in teams. Take the credit for yourself. Teamwork is key. Yeah, I finally see that. Before, I barely managed a conversation with the other members of my division. But now I think it's time I take a chance on a real honest cooperation. Thanks for everything. I look forward to teaming up with you again sometime. May has learned the value of cooperation and returned to New LA ready to make friends. What's this? Another hopeful recruit? You got the guts to hack it on this team, recruit. Pathfinders all got a death wish, you know. But we're the ones leading the charge. I have the guts. I didn't come to join up. No? Huh. Must be the outfit that threw me. Wait a sec. You're Luke, right? From Elma's team? Ask how he knows my name. I bet everyone knows my name. Yes. Aha! Thought so. I've heard all the stories. Bunch of blades in my line have been talking about this crazy new rook who keeps racking up the glory. I've been wanting to meet you for a while now. Name's Corwin. I lead the team here. Ask about Corwin's team. Exchange friendly greetings. Hey, look who's got manners. I like it. You and me are gonna get along just fine. As long as we're not competing for a gig, that is. Happens in our line from time to time. I suppose you could say it's colleagues first, friends second. Got it? Yo, boss? Who's the noob? I take it you've heard the name Luke before? Sure, that's Elma's new... Oh wait, this is Luke? Sure is, and I'm hoping he might actually give you a couple of tips on how to get things done. Ah, come on, boss. Besides, how do we know it ain't all just talk? You actually seen him in action yet? I mean, it's Elma we're talking about here. Any idiot with half a brain cell could ride her coattails to glory. No offense, noob. Take great offense. No, I won't take offense. Ha! And humble, too. Don't bother playing along with this idiot. You're out of his league, and he knows it. Might as well break it to him straight. Ugh. I know you're just doing this for kicks, but I ain't having it. Let's say we have a little test to see just how tough you really are, noob. I haven't had Elma on my team in ages, so I just took on a mission to find the ensanguined font in Noctilum. What do you say you and me have a race to see who finds it first? Blade against blade. I get the feeling I've already been there. Heh, Bates is really fired up about this, although frankly I'm curious to see what you're really made of. Plus, a friendly rival might just be what he needs. And you never know, you might get something good out of it too. Frontier Spirit. Reach the ensanguined font before Bates and prove yourself. Perfect! I'm heading out now. Have fun eating my dust, noob! You may think you're hot stuff now, but I've been a blade longer than you and I ain't losing to some rookie. Time for you to learn Elma's team ain't the only powerhouse around. Alright, you have fun walking. Ha! Can't say I saw this coming, but thanks for lighting a fire under the kid's butt. These little contests can be fun, all part of helping out your fellow blades, right? I could do with a fresh challenge. Competitiveness isn't productive. Oh yeah, it is. Heh, I figured you'd get it. You practically ooze experience. I'm sure you didn't get this far without a bit of help and friendly competition, right? I'm no different. Half the time, the thought that gets me out of bed and into the field is, I'm not letting those other guys hog all the glory. Anyway, it's time to fire up that frontier spirit and get out there. Strip off that veil of mystery and start ogling Mira in all her glory. Yeah, so apparently getting too close to them counts for that. Corwin here. How goes it? You find the ensanguined font yet? Am I in the right location? Yeah, I can confirm it. That's the ensanguined font, all right. Stings a little to say, but it looks like you beat us this time around. Well, speak of the devil. Bates is on the horn right now. Come in. Bates, respond. What? Say that again, Bates. What's happening there? Bates, can you hear? Darn it. I lost the signal. Sorry, Luke. Situation's changed. You may be in danger there. Get yourself back to the city ASAP. Darn it, Bates. What is this black skull you were going on about? Uh-oh. Glad to see you're safe. You didn't get attacked by any weird hostiles out there, did you? Why are you concerned? Seems Bates ran across a strange mob of Puges led by a powerful black skell. Last transmission we got from him, they totaled his skell and sent him packing. We're headed out there to grab Bates now. I don't know who these punks are, but they messed with the wrong team. I'll help out. Huh, you're a real softy, aren't you? I can't make any promises on what you'll find waiting for you out there, understand? But even so, you still want to go? You're willing to risk your neck for our friend? Well, you're offering. I'd be an idiot not to take you up on it. Last we heard, Bates sent up an SOS from Everwhelm Falls in Noctilum. We'll be tracking him as well, which means we'll get this idiot home alive no matter what it takes. He was a long way off from where I was supposed to go. Okay. The Black Skell! You're with the Black Skell! I'm a friend. Oh, is that you, Luke? Did Corwin send you to help me? Oh, thank heavens. The Black Skell's minions are all over this place. Even if I could get my legs to stop shaking, I'd never make it through without a Skell. Sorry, but I don't think I can fight. Just seeing them makes me remember. Please, you've got to kill that thing's minions. Clear the area of them. If you can do that for me, I should be able to get back to New LA. Please, I just want to be somewhere safe again. Was it you who broke all my little toys? I go away on an errand for just a moment and come back to this? Such nerve. This is precisely why I told them you blade insects should be eradicated. Who are you? Hold your tongue! You think filth such as your kind has the right to address me? Ah! You make me ill! I require your immediate death, insect! But wait, no. Extermination is too good for insects such as you. I'll drive a needle through your living body and make a display of you instead. Give thanks to fortune, for you have earned yourself a place in the Tempera collection. Shh, what now? A counter-strike? Ah! Alright, sister, I'm on my way. It seems our playtime is over. Such a pity. But know that if you persist in crawling out of that wretched hive you call a city, I will personally ensure that you suffer for it. And your end will not be quick. Oh no. So enjoy living in fear until then. No nightmare can prepare you for what I have in store. Farewell, little insect. I get the feeling that that's going to be a tough fight, but not for a while.
Oh.
Are they gone? The alert because of the black scale. The area is secure. Thank you. Feel calmer already. You've got a way of putting people at ease, actually. Anyway, I should be alright to go home now. And the sooner the better. I don't want to stick around here another second. Alright, Luke, I better go. I owe you my life, though. Thank you. Heh, if the boss saw me like this, I'd get more than just an earful. Thanks a million! Bates told me everything. Poor kid practically pissed his pants just talking about that black scale thing. But don't you worry, I beat some courage into him. He'll be fine. So concerned for poor Bates. Tell Corin that Bates got him what he deserved. Got what he deserved. Ha! Well, ain't that sweet. Sorry, but we play by different rules here on my team. If a buddy can't stand, you help him up by beating them until they do. In any case, we owe you one. Or more to the point, we owe you this. You found the spring and also helped Bates out of a jam, which made quite the impression on Corwin. Oh hey, you ran across that black scale too, right? Tell it to me straight, how rough is this thing that's gunning for us? I am actually a little concerned about the threat it poses. If you say that, it must be really nasty. It seems to be going after blades specifically. Maybe I should pass the warning along to my men. Let me run it by Raleigh. In any case, good luck with your work, and let's both of us stay safe, yeah? Alright, we can do close encounters. I can also turn in uranium.
Hey!
Hey, look! It's Luke! Oh, wait, sorry. You don't know me, do you? I'm a blade, same as you. I'm with the prospectors, so I mostly handle jobs where folks need natural resources surveyed and raw materials collected. You're an Noma's team, right? I'll bet working under the Colonel lets you see a lot of tough assignments. But you're still breathing, so it must be going okay. I'm doing alright. Certainly look like you could handle any task folks throw your way. I'm jealous. Like right now, I've got a request in to survey a mountain way up north. It's a nasty spot, and I have no idea how to tackle it. The mountain itself is dangerous enough, but then you add in all the weird wildlife. Not to mention it's been crawling with Xenos lately for some reason. Especially those reptile-like ones, the Manon or whatever. I bet they're using their crazy high-tech weapons to kill everything, Indidens or humans. They don't seem rather warlike. Confirm that the man are indeed crazed killers. No. No way! My buddy says they're all super dangerous. They'll kill you 5 times before you hit the ground. They wanted the tech on that spaceship of theirs could burn New LA to a crisp in seconds. They're just biding their time, I tell you. You wandering alone on some treacherous peak full of their kind sounds like crazy talk. So, you free today? Come on, it'll be fun. Mountain climbing. Who doesn't love a good hike, eh? Let's go conquer this peak together. We'll even split the reward 50-50. All you have to do is beat up any weird Xenos we come across. Oh, and make sure I don't get fried. You agreed to join Prospector Serona on her survey of Primordia's North Mountain. Phew, thanks. I've been so stressed out I even had a dream last night about being abducted by Manon. They did weird things to me. I gotta tell you, I was this close to just bailing on the job entirely. Take your words more seriously. Yeah. Eesh, sorry. Didn't know you were so serious. Jeez. I want to be useful to the city too, you know? I'm just scared. I feel way better about going now that you're coming along, though. I mean, I know we're going for serious work reasons, but it should be still be fun, right? Clean air, nice views. Mountains are great. I'll go ahead and wait for you at the foot of the mountain, near the second terrain of Talon Rock. Keep me waiting too long. There you are. Hey, did you remember to bring food? What about warm clothes? Climbing tools? Avalanche probe? Between rock slides and falls, a mountain can be more dangerous than any of the animals living on it. Gotta stay focused even if you know the area well. I'm all good to go. Awesome! Oh, and on my way here, I did a bit of preliminary digging just because, and I've already found some crazy stuff. Like, here I have some lion bone board and, Focaltium. Both minerals used in making skulls and weapons. Pretty valuable find at that. If we can find some more samples, we'll have enough to run purity tests. Wanna help me look? Great! Then let's meet back here once we've found a few more samples of both. Sound good? Just be sure to watch out for wild animals, and Xenos. Oh, and Yetis, even though I don't think they exist. What? Wah! Oh, thank goodness. Look over there. It's a killer alien. Isn't that a man-on? What do we do? It's gonna abduct us and perform weird experiments on our bodies and then eat us. I have no intention of eating you. Understand? Please, please calm down. I just want to be friends with humans, okay? I'm actually so glad we met here. Yeah, like we're gonna fall for that, right? Back me up here. It's dangerous to trust unknown Xenos. The Manon is clearly not hostile. What? But my buddy says these Manon have all kinds of dangerous technology and they can't wait to use it. Manon hold no hostility against humans, you know? At least, I hold none against you. Nope, not buying it. Now stay back any closer and I'll shoot. Oh, I guess this means we can't be friends, doesn't it? You plan to stay. Be so careful of Siniculas, okay? Many Manon have been attacked here, you know? You seem kinda sad at the end there. Nope, not thinking about it. She's clearly a killer alien that's gonna eat me. Anyway, how about those mineral samples? Perfect, you found them. Nice work, partner. Hey, I'm thinking this mountain probably has all kinds of useful stuff buried in it. Let's forget about that Xeno and keep up the search. I'll meet you up ahead. Oh, hey, it's another Manon. Shh, you're safe now. Try to calm down, okay? If you cry, that thing might hear you. Right, I understand. But are you sure? About me? I'm a Manon, you know? Called me a killer alien, but then you helped me anyway. Yeah, well, I was only kidding. It's, a term of endearment. Yeah, that's not the case. What happened? Ah, Luke, perfect timing. We were near this bridge-like formation up ahead when a ferocious Sinicula attacked. I just grabbed this kid here and ran like the wind. Sorry to be a pain, but do you think you could jog over there and pop and take care of it for me? You know, pop, pop, two in the hat. I'll look after this girl while you take care of business. I can catch you up on the details after. Yeah, we can hear the Seneca's screams from here. Hopefully we can get to the summit in peace now. You're headed to the top to gather materials, right? NSA? Want to come with us? Oh, really? I mean, it's been so much fun having someone to talk to. But are you sure I won't be getting in your way? Don't be silly. Besides, I owe you one for the candy you gave me. Oh, speaking of, you've gotta try this chocolate, Luke. This stuff is bananas! Bananas! By which I mean crazy. Not that it tastes like bananas. Yeah, apparently it's all the rage with the man on kids these days. Sure, why not? It's sweet, but there's this perfect hint of bitter, right? I haven't tasted anything like it. In New LA. Well, what do you think? I mean, am I crazy or is it the most amazing thing in the history of things? Seriously though, how do you make this? I want to marry it, and I want to stuff it in my coffin when I die. Well, the viscera of the Seneca are dried out and condensed before being reconstituted with bile. The resulting treat is both delicious and nutritious, no? No! Are you serious, NSA? Girl, you gotta tell me these things ahead of time! Is that a problem? I know that Seneculas are dangerous primordial creatures, but their flesh contains no poison whatsoever, you know? Almost wish it did. Blech. But no, there's no problem, and to say, it was still very nice of you to share. Let's just head for the summit. Hey Luke, NSA and me are gonna walk and talk for a bit. Meet you at the top, okay? Is that you, Luke? Ah, NSA. Where's NSA? Is she with you? I haven't seen her. No? But that must mean that thing carried her off. I read about a type of blatta that lives up here called the Abyssal Blatta. I guess we found one. We must have been gathering mineral samples in its territory, which is why it got mad and dive-bombed us. NSA pushed me out of the way. She probably saved my life. Then I saw the thing fly off into that cave up ahead. Please, you've got to help me find NSA. I know we only just met, but she's my friend. Alright, let's go. heard a big commotion. Was that you taking out that bladder? Bladder is dead and she can relax. Woo! And wow, you really live up to your reputation, huh? So is this an NSA hurt okay? Huh? NSA, what's wrong? She's not moving. How do you do CPR on a Manon? Where's the heart located? Can I even take a pulse? Why didn't I bother to learn anything useful about Xenos? Come on, wake up, please. We only just became friends. It's way too soon for goodbye. Oh, good, she was just hit. Friends? We are friends? You're okay? You'd be my friend, even though I'm a Manon. Really? Really, really? Not friends so much as kindred spirits. She and Sirona have been friends for a while now. So glad. Started out at New LA from our ship for some time and felt a longing, maybe? I wanted to get closer to the curious cyborgs that somehow still overflowed with warmth, you know? NSA, are you alright? Ow. My joints ache, but I don't think anything is broken. So that's good, right? Thank goodness. Let's get you out of this cave and patch you up. I promise I won't let any more big, slobbery monsters get anywhere near you. Thanks for everything, Luke. We gathered some great mineral samples and verified the local wildlife. I'd say our survey's done. Here's the reward. I was pretty useless this time around, so you should have it all. Yeah, I'm sure. I made a new friend from this assignment after all. That's more than enough of a reward for me. Despite setbacks, the survey is complete. Sirona and NSA have forged a friendship across race boundaries. We're heading out. See you back home. You ready, NSA? Yes, Sirona. On the way down, I can point out various mineral deposits and herbs, if you like. Hey, slow down, girl. I appreciate the thought, but we've got to get you looked at first.
have a top secret mission for you, Luke. Commander Vandom even asked for you by name. Ask what Stella's job is. Detailed briefing. Zero hesitation. You blades don't mess around. I'll get right to it then. You expanded Frontier Nav into Oblivia, correct? Well, that's given us access to new Ganglion intel. Perhaps you're familiar with the Prone village in southern Oblivia? We've learned that there are xenoforms in that village being held as forced laborers. They are neither human nor Nopon, an entirely new alien race. If we can free them and win them over to our side, we stand to gain a mountain of intel on the Prone. There's even a strong chance they might join us as allies like the Manon and Nopon. You can see how this opportunity is too tasty for us to pass up. So, how about it then? Head to Oblivia's Prone colony and rescue the captive xenoforms. I accepted Stella's request. Excellent, the commander said you'd say that. Judging from our maps, this is a pretty large Prone settlement, so expect some heavy resistance. But there are a number of valuable infiltration routes. As long as you stay cool out there, you should be fine. Best of luck. Okay, I'm curious. There has to be a way to, refuel my skills. I'm spinning uranium, of course. Yay. Looks like there's not really any way that I can get there except by up here. Hello? It's Mia. Over here. Hello? Yeah, up here. Chief! It's me, Mia, the lovable scamp who keeps brightening your life? Killer view up here. You should join me. Sure, why not? Careful, it took me like 4 tries to make it up here. A woman of weaker will would have wept, but not Mia. I think that deserves some praise, right? Along with my awesome alliteration abilities? Oh snap, I did it again! Woo, Mia! So get up here already, would you? I'm tired of shouting. Mighty Mia. While in Oblivia, you bumped into Mia, who asked you to stay and take in the spectacular view with her. Some workout, huh? Although you beat the pants off my time. Sheesh. But how about this view? Can't beat it. Moments like these make adventuring all worth it. Traversing unknown lands, seeing new sights, breathing air never before breathed. You can't get this feeling of total awe from a picture or video feed. I just love it! I guess it's genetic. My parents were explorer types too. They were actually pretty well known back on Earth, set a world for summiting Mount Everest as a pair. They even had a TV station that sponsored them. Seriously, an entire station! But when I was 15, the mountain wasn't even that tough. They apparently made it to the top just fine, but on the way down, they just vanished. There was a huge search and all that, but no one even found even a single trace. I don't think they got cocky either.
I watched them pack that morning. They were as careful as ever. Anyway, they taught me the joys and the dangers of adventuring. And I want to keep their spirit alive, you know? If they were here, they'd be going nuts exploring the heck out of this crazy planet. But they're not, so now it's up to me. Because someone's got to. I mean, just look! Here is literally a huge pile of stuff you could never see on Earth. I could spend my whole life out here and not see even a tenth of it. So I need to hurry up and see everything I can see. For my parents, and for me. What? I'm falling! Or am I? What in the heck? Nice birdie saved me. Wait, no it didn't. Oh heck no, I am not going to be eaten like some worm. Ah, help me, Chief! What? Ah, you came for me. You're the best, Chief. I want to hug you so hard right now. But, ouch. Sorry, I think the fall bruised my everything. When that thing first had me in its mouth, I sort of freaked out. But after a minute, this calm came over me, and I saw its eye right there. And I thought, hey, maybe if I poke that, it'll let go of me. I mean, even the buffest gym bro can't work out his eyeballs, right? They're a lot equally squishy. Being able to think clearly in a pinch like that is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Where was I? Oh, right, the stabby bit. So anyway, I took my dagger, aimed at the eyeball, and kerstab! Heh, man, it did not enjoy that. Thing squawked bloody murder and dropped me! Of course, then I fell from the sky like a ton of bricks. Guess my awesome plan didn't factor in what would happen if I was dropped from such a height. There's no fall damage in this game! I'll just have to file that the whole crippling fall part away under room for improvement. Next time, though, always learning from past mistakes. That's me. So, think you can keep up this trend of saving my buns by lending me a shoulder? I don't think I'll be standing on my own anytime soon. Ow. Sorry, and thanks. Oh hey, it's the bird.
Did they see us?
What?
Let's wake them up with some fun talk. Let's see him chew on
Arcing
this.
hook on
Lay
Slash!
down some cover
Early
fire.
bird!
Sideline. Gravity slash.
Now's our chance. Follow my lead. Arcing horn!
Boost attack. Driving buster.
Somebody patch me up! Lightning blow! Advance stars!
I need healing.
Get up! Push through it!
Hang on, I'm gonna stay back up.
Overwhelm!
Jettison my scout.
Arcing horn! Nailed it. Now we go!
Back up. Good idea.
Summon the edge!
Well, that was fun. But I did kill the story monster, so... Oh, never mind.
So there you go.
Hey, Chief. What can I say? I owe for about 1,000,001 things. I'd have been dead a dozen times over by now if not for you. And this time was especially bad. One of those painful reminders of how big and scary the world can be. I guess I have to admit that charging into danger on my own like this is crazy. So maybe it's time that I got better gear. That's it. All right. I'll be fine right now. I'd be fine right now if I'd been equipped like a chimp instead of a chump. Other than that, I don't think I did anything wrong. Yep. Definitely need to stock up before my next adventure. Which means I'm gonna need some cash. Dad always said sponsors are an explorer's best friend. Oh, sorry, Chief. You still here? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. You go knock those missions dead. If I've got anything going for me, it's resilience. And my good looks, but mostly resilience. Thanks so much for checking in on me. Rescued Mia from the flying Indigen and saw her safely on her way. You've really got to stop bumping into each other like this.
All right, you're like a new man.
Someone there? Why have you come? Are you being forced to work for the Prone? Yes! We are prisoners, forced to labor long hours. When not working, we are locked in here. Door is strong, it cannot be destroyed. We must find key. Please hurry. Thank you. I will not forget this debt. You are surprised? Go after the Prone out of habit. Why were Prone being held captive? We are members of Tree Clan. We have fought Cavern Clan Prone for 10,000 suns. Oh, wow. I am Sevi Belgazis, chieftain of Tree Clan. I swear by honor of clan, we wish you no harm. Spirit of Great Tree brought us together. It is fate! Ask how you came to be imprisoned, I think I know the answer to that one. What are your immediate plans? As you see, we are few in number. Other Tree Clansmen are held elsewhere. But now, I must hide these clansmen from Cavern Clan. Can you keep us safe? I have to discuss it with other humans. Well, we can go to NLA. You can at least stay on the Manon ship. Thank you. I am curious about this NLA. Okay. What? Prone in the city? Darn it, how did they break through our defenses? We need the Harriers here now! These are not hostile. Two different tribes under Ganglion rule? Really? I had no idea. Just that alone is an incredibly valuable piece of intel. Excellent work, Luke. So the tribes are called Cavern Clan and Tree Clan. It seems the landscape within the Ganglion camp is more complex than we'd imagined. Director General, forgive me for putting this so indelicately, but I believe these Tree Clan members could be of considerable use to us. Agreed. I will authorize their residence in New LA. I'll also inform Defense Secretary Nagi and the others and take care of the necessary paperwork. I give thanks to Great Tree and to Earth aliens. In exchange, perhaps you will agree to share what you know of the Ganglion. Does it win Tree Clan freedom? Then I will help. You have my thanks. Stella, will you assist them in their transition, please? Of course, sir. My name is Stella. If there is anything you need, please don't hesitate to mention it, Mr. Prone. I am Sevi Belgazis, proud leader of Tree Clan. Well, welcome to New LA, Sevi Belgazis. While they look similar to Vicious Prone, the Tree Clan seem comparatively virtuous. You gain Director General Chowson's consent to bring them into New LA.
Hey.
Ah, Luke. I was just doing some target practice. We may be Mimiosomes, but our skills still weaken if we don't stay in shape. Give Shingo some firearms training. I ask why he hasn't been around much lately. I'll suggest the firearms training. I'm sure there are lots of things I could teach Shingo that'd give me a chance to sharpen my own skills. But honestly, I don't have that kind of time right now. And besides, his fighting style and mine are just too different. He'd benefit more from being trained by a specialist. Though I bet that sounds like I'm just making excuses, doesn't it? Express the importance of caring for your team. I'll show my support. No more questions? You're not gonna pump me for details? Thanks for that, Luke. Your trust means a lot to me. Listen, if you get a chance, could you give Shingo a hand with his training? I know he'd be excited to work with someone as skilled as you, and I'm sure there are plenty of things you can teach him. Thanks, I appreciate it. Completed allows heart-to-heart teamwork.
Guess this ain't so bad.
Well, if it isn't Luke. The view of NLA from here is incredible. Humanity's newest city. It's a lot to soak in. Isn't it impressive? It is quite the city. Or perhaps it's just a testament to humanity's greed. After the white whale fell to pieces from the sky, we used mirror materials to build the city. Even a world away, human behavior never changes. We take what we need from the world around us and forget the consequences. I mean, look at us. We land on a pristine planet, and what's the first thing we do? Claim it, colonize it, and start eliminating the local wildlife. Look, don't get me wrong, I get why some of these things are necessary. Most of the engines would kill us in a heartbeat, plus we have the ganglion to deal with. And yet, I sometimes wonder if we should have just stayed with Earth to the bitter end. Sorry, getting a little morose there. Let's change the subject. Heard any good scuttlebutt from Elmer or Vandam lately? Nothing comes to mind. Funny story about Tatsu. Ha! So that's why Tatsu wasn't eaten by the prone? Seriously? I feel bad for the little spud, but man, that is classic. He ate so much cran jelly he got it all over himself and slipped out of those prone hands like a wet bar of soap. Talk about dumb luck, yeesh. And to think if he hadn't crammed his face full of cran jelly, he'd never have met you and Lynn. Ah, good times. But as amusing a story as that was, it wasn't exactly what I had in mind. So if you hear anything else juicy, let me know, yeah? I'm not talking about cran jelly juice. Sometimes you gotta play the angles to be an effective blade, you know? Help each other out. Anyway, I'd better get back to work. Catch you later, Luke. The winds of change. Okay, let's see. So my first advisory session was about the Prone's cultural heritage. The next concerns the Orf's food reserves, followed by the Nopon discussing their special education program. Oh, Luke, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I was a little preoccupied with my own thoughts. I've been awfully busy lately, now that I have Xenoforms coming to speak with me as well. Has it been hard without Ornella? Make a numbered list of priorities. Visit my pet at the barracks. You're probably right. Some of these issues will take a fair amount of time to fix, and some are certainly more urgent than others. I should prioritize the ones that are the most urgent, followed by those which could be solved quickly. Thank you for the advice. Being able to organize it all like that makes me feel a little bit better. While I have you here, can I tell you something? As you know, we humans have received a great many benefits from our unions with the Xenoforms. I would like to repay them for all the knowledge and technology that they've given us. By talking with them, I've come to learn a lot about their ways, and also taught them about ours. The closer our peoples become, the better the world we can create together. I firmly believe that. You in particular have become especially popular with the Xenoforms. And while I want to continue being of help to you, I'd also like to see what I can accomplish by myself. I'm really excited to show you what I can do. Just you wait and see. Hope's heart to heart day by day. That is a Nopon at the end of this, isn't it? What are you here doing? I think he's just sleeping. That's so weird.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hey, it's you. Something the matter? Huh? Why am I wearing the helmet? Isn't it obvious? It's comfy. I don't have to squint with the sunlight, and there's the climate control inside the suit so it stays at just the right temperature. Not to mention it looks cool. What more could you want? You do rock the look. Question her aesthetic sense. It's cute. I know looks aren't everything, but as a test pilot, I'm kind of like a walking billboard for the product. I keep telling folks I should get paraded around in full gear, but for some reason they always shoot the idea down. Ah well, it isn't easy being on the bleeding edge of fashion. The rest of the world needs time to catch up. But once they do, all Scout pilots everywhere will be wearing this. Mark my words. I'm telling you, I believe in its potential, 100%. You should try it yourself if you get the chance. Liesel's suit. Now Liesel's over here.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, you showed up at just the right time. I've got something to ask you. Do you know about the coalition forces that preceded Blade? I hear each nation contributed their own hand-picked soldiers to form the ranks. You were in the military as well, I take it? I was a civilian. I don't know. Memory loss. Right, I see. Well, considering your sterling record at Blade, I think it's safe to say in all likelihood you saw some active duty. Anyway, back on Earth, I got scouted for the Coalition Forces Skeld Detachment and transferred out of the Luftwaffe. But then the government called for urgent skill development, ran out of test pilots, and so I fell into my new line of work. I got sent to Granada in a hurry, where the first skill I got to test was one that Alicia had designed. That was our humble beginning, and the rest is history. Ask about her and Alicia's early days together. Are you considering returning to the military? She kind of already is in that. I've heard that before coming to Granada, Leash was working in weapon dev for the Indian government. But once Project Exodus went public, she decided she wanted to work for all of humanity. Big step up, right? That was about the time I joined Granada as well. The actual meeting was pretty much just chance. Ever since then, Leash and I have been joined at the hip, and sure, it's been a bumpy road, but I've enjoyed every mile. And it looks like we can keep going. Alicia matters so much to me, and just so you know, you do too. Liesel's heart. Still no uranium, so let's head down and do this. It's not fair! I've produced way more results than that. That little... this is discrimination! Hey, you. I don't know who you are, but you're going to sit there and listen to me carp about my problems. Find something better to do. No, I'll listen. Right then. Deep breath. And out. Okay, here we go. So, my research team has been working on a water purification facility in Brännö, outside the city, and we finally finished it. I know, right? I know, right? Party time, woo! But, party time canceled, boo! Because then, everyone had to move out to the site. And they didn't invite me! And then I hear this other girl on the team, Joa, she just got promoted! How does that make sense? It's discrimination. I would totally win if I sued them, right? I hope a lawyer made it onto the White Whale. Did your personality have anything to do with it? Excuse me, I have a wonderful personality and I will crush you if you say otherwise. No, I know what this is all about. Jo is just a tiny bit cuter than me, so they took her instead. It's gross. I'm sure Jo is hard at work now, frolicking with Ian and the others on their happy little lakeside vacation. Probably tanning and swimming and, eating chips. They haven't even bothered with their daily check-in for days. That's how good of a time they're having. That doesn't sound good at all. It's abusive office and I won't stand for it. So listen, I need you to go there and catch them slacking. Oh, and feel free to be extra mean to a Joe if you want. Check in on the research team at the Brännö water purification plant. Get the feeling they're not doing too well. Seriously, just go over there and let them have it. Line them all up, and then run down the line, slapping their faces with your open hand. And tell them it's from Rosie. I'm trusting you to head on over to that Brännö water purification plant and turn their little lakeside paradise into a living hack. I think it already is. Those... Help! Please, somebody help me! Open the door, I'm begging you! Please let me out! Those are monster eggs. Help me! Someone open this door! What's going on? Hello? Oh, thank goodness you heard me. The plant's doors stopped working and now I'm trapped in here. The rest of the research team should be somewhere in the facility. Can you please get a key card from one of them? Be careful, there are monsters running around in here. If you find one, don't hesitate to kill it. Oh, thank you. I can finally get out. It sounded like that thing was dying. Were you the one who killed it? Do you know about the cocoon surrounding the plant? Eek! You're saying that it's like that outside as well? But that's crazy. None of that was here before. And why are you here? What? Rosie asked you to come? And I owe her for saving me, I guess. You hear that? It's a warning that something is wrong with the plant. Very many things are wrong with the plant. I'm sorry, but could I ask you to go check it out? I'm going to look through the surveillance footage and try to get an idea of what's happened. Oh boy.
Someone's been found out. What now? Good time to weaken them.
Tornado blade! Good idea. Now's your chance. Good idea. I'll cut him down the side. Magnum edge. Slap! Slip! Now, closing everything up. Like this. Furious blast! Got hot. Move in and attack. Okay. Enemy damage confirmed. Tornado blade. Good idea. I'll cut him down the side.
Fire! Shooting
Let's
star!
see him chew on this. I'll get slash. Shadow Magnum edge. Upper head. First grenade. Hurry the heck. Now get back to shooting. I think it's good. Break out those guns. Ultra Slash! Let's see him chew on this. Furious blast! Break out those guns! See him chew on this. Riding flank! Triple the enemy. Now that's dead. Good idea. Cut him down the side. Slot him the game. Break out those guns. I think I can manage with a cover fire. Switching to my skill. Magnum. Damn. Let's see him chew on this. Triple on the pile on the head. Upper hand. Good idea. I'll cut him down the side. Right in and attack. Power dive. Here comes the pain! Lightning strike! Never lose!
Oh! Ah! No! Stay back! Please, Ian, help me! Help me!
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight. Follow me. Got him in sight. Fire! Did it! Triple on the pile on the idea. I'll cut him down the side.
I'm stuck at range now.
Slap you on it. Take this. Scott, blast it before they get up.
I match your command.
Magnum edge. Burst grenade. Riding flanker. Enemy tenants confirmed. Weaken them. Good idea. I'll cut them down the side. Power dive. Good idea. I'll cut them down the side. Did it. Triple on the pile on the head. Victory is ours. I guess that's that.
Ian's ID card. That was one of those things that attacked us. Those cocoons, it hatched out of one of them. I can't take this anymore. I can't. Ian, where are you? Where'd everyone go? I want to go back to New LA. Show the ID card. This is one of their ID cards. So those things ate everyone? I can't freak out now. We need to get at that camera footage. But Ian had the only ID card with viewing access for the security system. Oh, here you go. Ian's ID card. The Brännö Water Purification Plant ID card for Ian, team leader of the Mirren Hydrology team. It grants access to all on-site facilities. Wait, you have Ian's ID card. Did it come from that monster too? We can get at the camera data with this. Sorry, could you maybe look at it instead? I don't feel so well. I'm just going to go take a quick shower. Is that okay? Sure. Thanks. Here's Ian's ID card back. You can access the data from the terminal there. The shower is just a single door, so if anything happens, I'll yell, okay? And I'm not shy, so if something goes really weird, just barge on in. Activating main system. Please insert ID card.
Authenticating. Identity verified. Access privileges granted. The following information is available. Data level 1. Personnel data. Security camera data. Data corrupted. Cause unknown. Extracting recoverable data. Please wait. Extraction of audio data complete. Replaying audio data now. Please, at least let Adjoa survive this. Good, she's not showing any symptoms yet. I wish that thing would have just eaten us and been done with it! Wait, the cameras. Is the security system running? I have to leave a record of this. My name is Ian Parker. The rest of my team here at the water purification plant is dead. Save for Adjoa. There's some kind of primordial creature here. When it attacks, it lays its eggs inside the victim. Ugh. It's like the parasitic wasps back on Earth that laid their young inside caterpillars. The eggs hatch, they take over the host's body and maneuver it toward a favorable location. Water! Water! Give me water, please, please, I need water. Ah! Water! Water! Oh no. Adjoa. Water. Something is... Ah!
Seems you've been found out. What now?
Oh, back on head! Follow me! Fire! Blast! Scream edge! Let's see him chew on this! Get it! Triple him and pile on the head! Myopic scream! Scott! Pop! Blast them before they get out!
Natural command.
See that? Use melee attacks! Okay, here comes the fight!
Adjoa Cantor.
Now get into electric! Something like this! Magnum edge! On it! Take this! Get the stand! Triple them and pile on the heads!
Okay then.
Listen.
Oh, it's you.
Well, how'd it go? Did you slap the lazy out of him? Did Adjoa cry? I want details. And pictures. What? Everyone but Adjoa was... her dead? And she had an egg inside her body? She turned into a monster? No! No, that's simply not possible. ID cards and proof. Oh no. They were my friends! This is my fault, because I wanted Adjoa to suffer. What have I done? It should have been me. Already a monster inside after all. Here, this is for your time. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Adjoa. Indigents attacked the Brännö water purification plant, killing the entire research team. Okay then. Well, I finally have some uranium, so let's go and fill up my fuel. Thea, have you eaten today? I know how you feel, but you must care for yourself. It is important. I know, thank you.
I am alright. You are not! You never dance as you once did. That is proof. Are you Blade? One finally comes to our aid. What do you need done? You must lay fallen warrior to rest. He was Quega. Thea was to be his mate. He stayed in Oblivia and fought Ganglion so we might escape. He died as proud warrior. He deserves prone death custom of spirit rest. He must become flesh and blood of mighty beast. His body must be eaten, then he will know peace. Then Thea will know peace. That's an interesting funeral rite, but okay. Find the corpse of Thea's fiancé Quega in Oblivia and perform prone funeral rites. Okay. Be careful, Cavern Clan scum still prowl Oblivia. They are strong. They stop us laying Quega to rest. It is hard to wait. Hard for all. Aunt Hala, he will return Quega to beasts? Yes! Then Quega's spirit can depart for new lands. You must also move on. You have gift of dance. You must share it with world. No, Quega is not here to see. Dancing will bring only emptiness. Pain. Thea is skilled in dances of prone, but she is poor girl. Stubborn girl. For many suns she captured hearts of clansmen with dance, but now nothing. Not since that day. It is sad waste. You must agree. You must also want to see such beauty. Sure. Of course. Yes. All more reason to lay Quega to rest. Then her heart is free. She can dance once more. Contact me when you find Quega's body. It is in Oblivia, in Barbarich Desert. I will explain details of prone funeral then. Hello, it is Hala. Then you have Quega's body? Good, take it, feed it to Beast. But first you must search body, look for keepsake or other personal effects. Thea will want something to keep close. I'll search his body. Found strange note? What does it say? I hid for Thea in Scabland Fortress Cave. Please, to Thea? I see, he made her gift, but what? Curious. Can you go look for gift? I know I am increasing work, but it is important. Gift may be perfect thing to cheer Thea up. Okay. You blades are noble, I leave it to you. Quega's gift! Head to the cave mentioned in Quega's note and look for his hidden gift. But there is still Quega. You must find bait to attract beasts worthy of eating him. Beasts of that area favor bone and thigh meat. Find some, lay it next to him. I ask much, but I know you will succeed. I leave it to you. Okay, I had a feeling I already had some. Hello? It is Hala. Have you found bone and thigh meat? Yes, that will do. Now lay it by his side. It will draw Beast close. Good. Now you must wait. Find place to hide. Bear witness to end of his flesh. Oh, that is a mighty beast indeed. It is me again. I forgot something. All beasts in that area have keen hearing. If you make noise, they will attack. Be silent if one draws close. You are in the middle of something? Sorry to disturb. Do your best. I will think of you. Well, that's your own stupid fault.
Are things better now?
Have you sent Quega on, Luke? I see. He has become flesh of Volksausen. Very good. Now you must retrieve what he left behind. It is in Scabland Fortress. Good luck. Be safe. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay.
Oh, hello, Luke. What are you doing? I've been counting ants. Jose told me that when he meditates, he focuses his thoughts on a single thing. I decided to focus on counting ants. Much to my surprise, it's proven to be a profound experience. These ants are every bit as resilient as the ones back on Earth. There wasn't a single ant on the white whale, and yet Mira's ants have already found their way here and managed to construct a nest. And now these tiny creatures live in this giant city. Humans are every bit as resilient as the ants. I'll join Fogg in celebrating these amazing creatures. I too find myself rooting for these ants to survive. I'm glad you feel the same way, but the thing is, you stepped on 5 of them when you came over to talk to me. Ant misbehaving. He allows the party. I'll just do it temporarily. I don't have to keep going back to the guards.
Lovely day.
Hey, how's it going? Up for a chat? NLA sure is a hive of activity. I can't remember the last time I was in such a bustling place. Or when I last talked to a member of another race, for that matter. Past travels. Well, as I told you before, I am an archaeologist of cosmic civilizations. I've traveled across many light years and visited many star systems. But since my work focuses on civilizations that are, well, dead, I never really got the chance to speak to many locals. And tomb-raiding space pirates aren't exactly the most skilled conversationalists. Speaking of tomb raiding, ruins would sometimes still be powered, and then you'd trip their security measures. Perhaps designed to deter robbers, autonomous defenses. I've had my share of brushes with death. Oh, and one time my ship broke down and I had to spend a few months on a deserted planet, bushwhacking. Compared to all that, this is basically paradise. I really owe you guys my thanks. I'll give you a tour of NLA. Aw, are you trying to be a gentle human? It would be wrong to refuse, though. We are friends, after all. You know what? Go on, then. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm sure you'll be an excellent tour guide. Feels heart to heart getting clued in. Alright. Matchmaker over here.
Good.
Hey, look who's here. Thanks again for the help last time.
When did you work with Elma's team?
When a certain someone decided to just wander off and leave us high and dry?
Oh, yeah? Well, I hope whoever it was got chewed out good. Looks like I owe you one, Elma. Order something if you like. My treat.
Really?
Oh, Tatsu filled to bursting with food and joy. Lao is good and generous friend.
You tubby little... I said order something, not everything.
It's okay, Lao. Next meal, it'll be Tatsu's turn.
So, Shingo, you gonna say something? Go ahead and ask. I'm sure these ladies will give you better advice than I can.
Having trouble with something?
Oh, it's not.
Ooh, I know. Shingo has a crush on someone.
Wait, what? How'd you know?
Come on, seriously?
It's written all over his face. I had no idea.
Oh my gosh, it's totally obvious. How do you not see it?
I get that a lot.
If you're done making the poor man sweat, why don't you hear him out?
But look, if this is about winning a girl's heart, Lau is probably the guy you want to ask. He knows you a lot better than we do since you work together and all. Plus, he was married, so he can...
That was
Sorry, Shingo. I should get going.
Right. Of course, sir.
Good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. We don't really talk about Lau's family.
Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to...
I saw that one coming. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. I still feel like a total oaf, though. Ugh.
He wasn't angry, Lin. You heard him wish Shingo luck.
Yes, yes! Angry Lau not talk like that.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, I really do need some advice on this. I'm at the end of my rope.
Sure. Whatever we can do to help.
The matchmaker! Shingo has taken a liking to someone. You agreed to give him some advice on how to approach her. Okay then, I need to go get more water and then I'll be right back.
So that's her, huh? And you say her name's Dorothy? She's beautiful.
Oh, gosh. Thanks.
Not quite sure what you're taking credit for there, but okay.
Tatsu will go and ask Pretty Lady for her favorite food.
You stay put, you.
Man, she's too beautiful. She'll never go for a schlub like me. If only I could make her happy somehow.
Confesses undying love. Get her a present.
What? Just out of the blue? Shouldn't I start with dinner or something?
That works too.
Dinner dates are nice and all, but any schmo can ask a girl out. A surprise gift? Now that'll leave an impression.
True.
You sure it's not weird?
Unusual, maybe, but that's not necessarily bad. If the way she's dressed now is any indication, she's obviously into fashion. Why not give her a little accessory when you ask her out? A bracelet or something.
That's perfect. I bet she'll love it.
All right, I'll give it a try. But where am I supposed to find nice jewelry here on Mira?
Tatsu have an idea. Cowardly friend should get Pretty Lady a shiny rock. That how Tatsu Dadapon win the heart of Mamapon.
Hey, not bad. You're kinda smart for a Nopon.
Meh. Says the whole team to ask out girl.
Fair enough.
What does friend think of this?
Oh, that's lovely.
It Nopon matchmaking stone. Super valuable. Worth more than almost any food.
Sounds like a winner to me. Let's go track one down.
We'll need someone to set it in a bracelet once we've found it.
There's a jewelry shop in the commercial district. We can try bringing it there.
Alright, that's why we got a recommended level that's not 0. Or are we just buying it anyway?
Hey, listen.
Now this is a stunning specimen.
Oh, we actually had one already.
Considering what we had to go through to get it.
So, how much to put that in a bracelet?
Sorry. Not gonna happen.
What?
Why not?
I tested its hardness. That rock puts even diamonds to shame.
Oh, wow.
Seriously?
I'd really like to help, but my tools just can't handle it. Sorry.
And after we went to all that trouble.
I never imagined it couldn't be done.
Just because our tech can't handle it doesn't make it impossible. I met a Manon craftsman a while back who works with rare minerals. He's not cheap, but he's good. Why don't I introduce you?
Sir, that would be amazing.
Lau, about before.
I know you've been working hard to help out one of my crew, Lynn. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
How about letting me join in the fun from here?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Oh, and he has to be in the party. Okay. Well, he's maxed out on this. On affection, so we'll go ahead and pop him out.
Cool.
So how's it look?
It's tricky, you know. Very, very tricky. But nothing is impossible for the right price. So long as it's high enough.
How much are we talking?
Let's say 10 of your human pizzas. If that works, my family loves those things.
Wait, that's it? Seriously?
Lynn, don't go complaining about the price. Welcome to Army Pizza. You here for a pie? What's that? You need 10 delivered ASAP? And no sweat. Just 10,000 credits will send your piping hot pizzas anywhere in New LA. I mean, that's pretty expensive for 10 pizzas, but it's also, really cheap for me. These are headed out to Cheshire's place, yeah? We'll have them there before the cheese begins to cool.
Cool.
Your family, huh?
So you'll make the bracelet then?
I gave you my word, remember? I promise it'll be more stunning than even the finest Earth pizza. Yeah, hopefully. The bracelet is finished, if that's okay.
Man, Dorothy's gonna love this.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you all so much. I'm going to go ask her out right now.
I'm glad that worked out. I really hope she says yes after all this.
Should we go see?
You know it.
Of course, why not?
Looks like that went well.
Everything go according to Tatsu plan.
Like they say, even a broken clock.
Never really saw the point in Mim relationships. But hey, I guess if it makes him happy.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Amazingly enough, Tatsu's plan worked. Shingo now has a girlfriend. Learned the sniper rifle art Afterburner. Who did I have before? Gwen, I think. Eventually I'm going to buy scales for the entire group, so that I don't have to deal with having to reassign them every time. I think I'll do that at level 50 when I get access to full review group things. Alright. Level 4? Yeah, we'll do that. Our brand, Betty Fashions, prides itself on offering products made for women by women, no matter what species they may be. But so far, we've only been able to reach a human audience. If we want to succeed on Mira, we need to start bringing man-on women into the fold. Which is precisely why what I've asked Panyar here to accomplish as head of our new man-on sales division. Hello, hello! Leave it to me, okay? As the rising star of non-human fashion, I'm positioned to revolutionize man-on apparel, you see? But, in your opinion, how does current man-on fashion strike you? Doesn't it all, just all look the same? Yeah, it does. Ah, you have very, very fine taste, don't you? You see, we man-on have no custom of wearing clothes specifically designed for one's own body. Most man-on will throw on anything, even if it's too big and not especially flattering, you know? Aha! I have it, yes? Victoria, you need to craft undergarments, like the ones you humans wear, but in man-on sizes. That sort of subtle concealed fashion is fantastic, isn't it? Very, very confidence-boosting? That's an interesting idea, Panyar, but we'll need to do some research. I have no idea what kind of size chart to use for a man-on. Maybe we'll just have my good friend here do it? It is decided. Go into town and ask 3 man-on for their measurements, okay? Would they be willing to share that information? Why, do humans keep such data secret? It seems so narrow-minded, doesn't it? Man-on are very, very open about such question, you know? So, will you go ask them? I need Panyar to stay here and start working up some designs. I understand it's rather sudden, but would you mind helping us? We can shake up the new LA apparel scene together! Oh, and in addition to the measurements, we need material to craft the garments. A handful of supple leather would be perfect if you can track some down. Alright. I appreciate all your help. This division is brand new, so we're still rather understaffed. Many thanks. Let me give you the names of 3 of my friends who are likely to give you their measurements, okay? For juniors, talk to Vaverda. For misses, seat Ollie's. And for the older women, ask Vipone, okay? They should all be in New LA somewhere, so go get those measurements, alright? You need something, perhaps? Because I'm not working right now, so I'm basically doing nothing. Which I guess makes me free for whatever. I'm asking for your measurements. You must be a friend of Panyar, no? In that case, I'll tell you anything you want. What measurements did you need? Bust, waist, and hip? Easy enough. Wait just a minute, I'll go take the readings, okay? Here are my measurements, okay? So, just what do you need these for, anyway? Underwear? Sounds kind of interesting. Maybe I'll give them a try once they're available?
Hey.
That's right, yeah.
Outside shit. I didn't realize she was outside shit. No, that's still not the case. Where is she?
Hey.
Oh, just down here.
Hello!
Oh, a human! I find you all very, very fascinating, no? I'm happy to talk for as long as you like, okay? Measurements. Oh! You're here for on an errand for my daughter, are you now? And just what has Panyar gotten herself into this time? Collaborating with humans to make underwear? Most fascinating. Of course I'll help in any way I can, won't I? If you don't mind staying right there for a moment, I'll go measure myself. She asked her mother for this. Okay. Here you are, straight from my body to yours, okay? Will we Manon all start dressing in human-style clothes from now on, perhaps? Well, I can't wait. Tell my darling girl to keep up the good work, won't you? Oh, here.
Whoa, what's wrong?
Yes? Can I help you? Non-disclosure agreements keep me from discussing work, but I'm happy to speak about anything else, probably. Measurements. You want measurements of my body's physical dimensions, yes? As it turns out, all of my biometrics were taken when I started work at my current job. You're welcome to a copy of that data if you want. I won't ask what you aim to do with these numbers, okay? Alright, yes I will. Wonder where, you say? Wonder where? This is some new manner of weapons, perhaps? It sounds so deadly. I don't know the specifics, but I wish you luck in your R&D efforts. Panyar is fascinating to watch. It's just one fresh new idea after the next with her. If we can bring those ideas to market, I really think we can revolutionize the way Manon women dress. How are you progressing? Are the materials and measurements ready? Simple leather? Great, there should be plenty. We can start cutting samples right away. Say, Panyar, once the samples are complete, will you be the first to model one for us? I would be very happy to be the first ever underwearer in Manon history, wouldn't I? Excellent. We'll have them stitched in no time flat. Perfect. They're ready when you are, Panyar. Copy that. I'll be right back, okay? Can't wait to see how they feel on me. Ah! What is this? Being squeezed like this is very uncomfortable, you know? This isn't fashion, it's bondage. You really wear things like these? Aren't they so awful? Men's underwear is less restrictive. I know exactly how she feels. Males and females wear different kinds, do they? Seems Earth women have a harsh lot, right? This cushy, squeezy feeling is unbearable! Oh, I'm taking these off now, okay? Right off. Phew, thought I might die for a minute. And for fashion, there are limits to what I'll do, okay? I suppose underwear could be a bit of a hard sell if you aren't used to it. I didn't think of that. Maybe we should try approaching the Manon customer through cosmetics instead. That reminds me. Victoria, you have a very nice smell. Better than most other humans, right? Are you maybe born different? I wear perfume. It's an aromatic spray made from a combination of pleasing scents. Oh! Another form of invisible fashion, yes? Excellent. I think Manon are much more likely to enjoy this, no? New fragrance made especially for the Manon woman. Think it might actually work. Then it's time for our good friend to go collect the scents that we Manon enjoy, right? After that, we can mix them up into a dangerously fresh new perfume, yes?
Okay, the stuff out here is a little higher level. It's still recommended level 4, but, at the very least, it's faster.
Nice!
Oh, it smells like you have something good on you, doesn't it? Which ingredient do you think would make the best perfume? Mon cherry. Ingestion may cause feelings of euphoria, with side effects including chest thumping and shrieks of joy. However, its intense spice should be taken into consideration. Sona herb. An herb with a sweet, fresh, and relaxing aroma. Even the most lively of creatures is said to be calmed by the scent. Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? Just great. Here, let me take a whiff. It's sweet, almost calming. I like it. Though I'm a bit surprised you agree, Panyar. I thought you would have gone for something edgier. I'm a sensitive girl on the inside, Victoria. Here, friend, why don't you have a sniff as well? It's quite calming, don't you think? I prefer a wilder scent. It's comforting. I can see this going over well with battle-weary blades. A little pick-me-up, you know? I'll contact production and tell them to get started. Oh, and here. This is for all your hard work. Thanks for the help, and for being so flexible. The undergarment designs failed, but your knowledge of Manon taste resulted in a refreshing new perfume. Glad you're here, Luke. I've been waiting for you. You're the only one I know who can handle this, so let's get you briefed. Okay. As you know, New LA has a low number of non-human non-human residents. Thanks to these xenoforms, we've seen leaps in our technology and an exponential growth in trade. Unfortunately, our uranium consumption has also spiked to an alarming degree, I've noticed. The amount we're excavating with their existing data probes simply can't keep up. I'd like to ask your help in mining enough to get us out of this bind. Perhaps by expanding your frontier nav grid further out into Oblivia? And while you're out in Oblivia, I've got a few other objectives you can take care of there. First, I need you to gather 7 or so mole worms. Those ugly little things consume uranium, which makes them quite valuable. And then I want you to retrieve data unit FN095. We're pretty sure it landed somewhere on the continent. Should be simple enough, eh? Planetary Pioneer Part 3. On behalf of New LA's new xenoform immigrants, use Frontier Nav to further the exploration of Oblivia. Oblivia Trailblazing 1. Gather a large amount of uranium and bring it to Kirsty in order to aid xenoform resettlement. Trailblazing 2. Gather the required collectibles in Oblivia. Trailblazing 3 acquired the secret data unit FN095 for Kirsty. And I'll make sure to tell the xenoforms bemoaning a lack of materials that I've got our Ace Blade operative on the job. No pressure now, hahaha. Look panicked and shift nervously from foot to foot. I'm the sharpest blade in the drawer. The sharpest? Yowza, that's really bad. But whatever! Now get out there and prove me right. Good luck, and thanks, Luke.
How's it going?
Wow, you got all 2,500 units of uranium already? Yep. Thanks so much. Now I can keep NLA's new residents stocked and happy. He gave the Moranium to Kirsty. It should last her for a while. Good luck with the remaining objectives. Phew, the men on are ravenous when it comes to learning. Now that they've seen how much Moranium Frontier Nav brings in, they want to know all about it. They keep lining up to ask me questions. Some of them even follow me around. I feel like some kind of crazy college professor. She's in no position to teach anything. She has a gift for teaching. Huh. Guess I gave you a crash course on Frontier Nav not too long ago, huh? Anyway, that takes care of all the objectives for this assignment. Good work. It looks like the information on the data unit is intact to boot. I'll make sure you get your reward right away. You completed the Oblivia exploration task. As Frontier Nav was able to locate large amounts of resources, Manon interest in its capabilities has grown. Doesn't look like these guys plan to go home anytime soon, though. I'm a bit exhausted from the hailstorm of questions, but what are you going to do? And to be honest, it's a little flattering to have people so interested in my work. I helped develop Frontier Nav, after all. What was your role in that? Actually, that's classified information, so maybe you could just forget you heard it? Eesh, I need to learn to shut my big mouth. Anyway, that was forever ago. Oh, and I'm not sure if you've heard, but apparently there's a Manon out there who's offering credits for Moranium. I guess you can accept requests from her through mission control. Take a look, if you're curious. I've already done that. It's something a person like you could probably make good use of. Alright, you have Gwyn. And both Gwyn and Arena can't be in the party.
Here? That's right, yeah?
Evening.
Man.
Evening, Luke. Funny running into you here, huh? I was just about to go have dinner with Matthias and Lieutenant Arena. But the Lieutenant wanted to buy something at that store, so I'm just waiting for her to finish. Shouldn't be too long now. Offer to take Arena's place. Should buy a present for her as well. A present? What? So yeah, today isn't any sort of special day, and I don't have any reason to give her one, so... yeah, I think she would find that pretty suspicious. But I have been thinking that I might use my share of our next assignment reward to get her something really incredible for her birthday. Like, maybe that new assault rifle from Sakuraba Industries? What do you think? Meredith and Company weapon instead. Candid Incredible protective wear instead. A ring. Protective wear from Candid Incredible? Well, the lieutenant really loves her weapons, but she doesn't put much effort into her armor. So that might actually make a better gift. Thanks for the idea, Luke. But wait, isn't the ladies' wear from Candid Incredible designed to look kind of like a mini skirt? Oh, it looks like the lieutenant's coming back out now. Well, I better go. Let's discuss the details of this equipment later, like how in the heck I'd convince her to wear it. The matchmaker.
We've got a few level 30 things. I guess I could do those. I could probably do that now, couldn't I? I should get Gwen and Arena back in the party.
Okay.
Welcome to General Store of Nana. What is friend needing today? Friend wants information on thief who stole cargo from courier? Well, Nana saw a huge thing that rumbled the ground as it came running. It has to be slithery, snitching snake of rumors. Also, it breathes fire just like stories say. Nana was worried it would cart off an entire general store, but it didn't. Still, Nana was lucky to be alive. Extremely fortunate. Basically miraculous, really. Regardless, better lose some stock and stay alive. Probably best to start looking for next mission. Nana strongly recommend friend give up trying to chase down huge thief thing. Much too dangerous.
What wrong?
Oh, customer! Welcome, friend! Huh? Friend not here to shop? Friend only here looking for huge thing that stole cargo of Kuda? When Nana saw it, it came from sky. It got all dark all around so fast. When Nana thought night came early. Then huge thing came crashing down. It picked up cargo with wiggly woogly arms and legs and then swooped off. Whole thing was over in seconds. Oh, and it flew off toward west. It felt kind of southy too, but it was definitely on left-hand side of Wanana. Not sure what direction Wanana was facing at the time though. But who care about details? Not Wanana! Still, Wanana hope friend can get cargo back soon. Wanana will take big hit without it. A new product is big hit? Wanana like that. But when profits take big hit? No siree.
Oh, it is Friend! Welcome back! Kuta, glad to see Friend is safe. But did Friend find the huge thief thing? What about cargo? Kuta's cargo. Kuta, the courier's cargo. It contains extremely important articles he has been tasked with looking after. Oh ho ho! Yes, that is freight of Kuta. Long-lost sacred treasure of Napon everywhere is finally restored. Okay, that last part was exaggeration. It is really only run-of-the-mill cargo, but Kuta just so excited! What happened to Huge Thief Thing? Did Friend fight it? What? Friend defeated it? Wow! Kuta had no idea Friend was actually a decent fighter. It seems Kuta was lucky to ask Friend for help. That kind of luck, crucial skill for merchants. And now reputation of Kuta for never missing delivery lives on. Kuta can return to work with head held high. Friend is real lifesaver, or job saver at least. Kuta is sure great things await Friend down the line, but Kuta have no idea what, so best to keep it vague. Now, Kuta off. Big or small, courier Kuta gets cargo where it is going. Happy business to us both! You obtained eyewitness reports, tracked down the thief, and returned the cargo. Kuta was delighted. Ugh, some bodyguard Friend is. Where is weapon? My weapon? I got totaled by some monsters on my way out here from New LA. Better it than me though, am I right? Anyway, what's the big deal? You get me a new piece, I'll keep you safe. Just like our contract says. I'll just be waiting right here until you get it all worked out. Okay, Fuzzy? Ah! Why is Zazazan running errands for Harvey when Zazazan is boss? Friend is Blade too, yes? Are all blades so bad? This one is useless! Yeah, you should have just gone back and gotten a new weapon. Darn, brother, that stings. Then again, I bet most folks don't meet your exacting standards. Zazazan should have asked someone like Reliable Blade Friend in the first place. Still, contract is signed, so Zazazan is stuck with Lazy Bodyguard. Aw, you really know how to make a guy feel special. Look, this ain't that hard. You find me a weapon, I'll rest my neck to keep yours intact. Ugh, fine, you there, responsible Blade Friend. Go find weapon for Harvey so he can do job and defend Zazazan. Please? Zazazan is in hurry to deliver inventory to New LA. The Bodyguard. Find a weapon for Zazazan's bodyguard, Harvey. Zazazan is glad that Friend is so reasonable. Now please go fetch random weapon. Whoa, whoa. It's an iron sword or bust with me, pal. Personal policy, no exceptions. Oh, and my buddies will be needing a warrior assault rifle and a titanium shield. Thanks and junk, yeah? Ah, this tomfoolery frost cookies of Zazazan, but there is probably no use arguing. Sorry, Friend.
Meh! Quit touching merchandise, Harvey! That inventory very important! Haha, whoops, you get it, you got it, boss. So, what exactly are we shipping here? That is nothing Harvey need to worry about. Just do what Zazazon pay you to do and keep it safe. Ah, responsible friend is back. And the weapons? If friend has them, please hand them over. First was Iron Sword. Next was Warrior Assault Rifle. Third was Titanium Shield. I have 2. Good. Is Harvey happy now? Looks just fine to me. Should be more than enough to keep you and your stock safe, boss. Zazazon wonder. What does friend think? Does Harvey seem capable of protecting Zazazon? He looks skilled enough. If friend says so, Zazazon will believe it. Still, Zazazon should have hired you instead. Zazazon suppose it takes all kinds of friends. In any case, thank you. Please take this. Zazazon and a now well-armed Harvey set off toward New LA. You two all done over there? Yes, now we can leave. And maybe Harvey will learn a thing or two from hardworking friend here. Will do, boss. Now that I've got a weapon, ain't nothing out there can stand in my way. Time to hit the road for home sweet home. Next stop, New LA. Say, you're Luke, right? Nice! My name's Dirk, and I'm out here on an assignment for the Harriers. I was just talking with the guys back at base about the crazy new rookie working with Elma. I was hoping we'd get a chance to talk someday. You guys have been cutting through the ganglion like a hot knife through butter. What's the secret? You cook up genius plans before heading into battle or what? Wide range of clever tactics you use. Actually, brute force. Against the things crawling around on Mira? Yeesh! How much brute force does it take to pull that off? Hey, so are you free right now? Me and the rest of the Team Jaeger are supposed to hunt down critters in Sylvain for materials. If you aren't doing anything else, maybe you'd like to come along? I just really want to watch you work. Would that be okay? Predator and Prey. You join Team Jaeger on an indigent hunt. Ah, nice. I'll be honest, this is my first time here, and I was feeling pretty nervous until now. You don't mind, do you, Adalbert? The list of materials we're after is pretty long this time. Fine by me. I'll take any help I can get. This area's been teeming with dangerous indigents, and there are ganglion forces around to boot. Frankly, I was worried about getting my work done while having to babysit the rookie. Hey, I've seen a few battles. Bah, I'll show them. This hunt is my chance to prove to Fina and Gret how far I've come. Take it slow and careful. You don't want to die out there. Aw, not you two. Fine then, I'll just have to bag a big one and prove that I'm no rookie. I look forward to that win, and if it happens, Rook. Now let's get this hunt started. Fina, Gret, I need a favor. We'll start the hunt here, but I need you to head to the base and gather information on the materials we're looking for. Think you can give me orders? And boring orders, no less? Whoa, easy. Backup's still an important role. And besides, there's half an ice cream cake left in the freezer. We can eat it when we go back. Ice cream cake? Yeah, alright, I'm sold. But you owe Fina for this one, Adalbert. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's secure the area. Hunt down any Intara Monoceroses you find. How about a little race, Luke? If what I've heard about you is true, you should have no trouble beating me. Alright. Ha! I like your style. Alright, I'm ready to do some damage. Let the games begin. Stay on your toes, everyone. We're the only humans out here, and I don't want any accidents. Be reasonable, Grat. I can't just run back to the city to pick you up a new ice cream cake. Then go wipe out every last one of those ox serves. I had one tiny luxury in the midst of this wasteland, and those bastards ruined it. Someone is going to die for that. No, I hear you, but we're kind of busy trying to find that noble silk. Oh, Luke, perfect timing. Some ganglion machines called Oxserves stole Gret's ice cream cake, and she's not happy. And once our little princess gets going, there's no talking sense to her. I need some help. Can I ask you to either gather the noble silk we need, or else go take out those Oxserves? I'll kill the Oxserves. I'm having a hard time with the silk myself. Aw, thanks. I'll allow you to be my top servant now. Well, maybe second to Adalbert. Now go show those ganglion dogs what happens when you interrupt our lady's sacred snack time! Yeah, sorry, she may seem a little crazy, but she's a true soldier underneath. Try not to judge her too hard. Excuse you, Adalbert! How dare you speak of me that way? Sorry. Heh. Besides, I actually like crazy. Anyway, thanks, Luke. It's in your hands now. I'll get to work on our job in the meantime.
Or Earth aliens? Ha! First we find dinner, now dessert comes to us. That don't taste good. Silence, dessert! Food does not speak. Now you will learn true meaning of hunt. Adalbert! Oh no! What am I supposed to do? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. What should I do? If I don't do something, they'll kill them! What happened? Right, sorry. Adalbert got back, so we were eating dinner here. Then a whole army of those prone guys came in, and they killed him! They killed Adalbert! He was trying to shield Gret. He rushed them, but then they stuffed Gret and Fina into sacks and took them away! They fought like heck, but it didn't matter! Please, you have to save them! They were headed to the northwest. There's a cave there. That's got to be their hideout. No! No! Get away from me! Don't come any closer. No! Stay back! Yell at her until she snaps out of it. Huh? Oh, right. You're here for me? Oh, thank goodness. But Red is... Ah! Those monsters, they... What happened? The prone were going to eat me first, but Gret... She told them she'd be more tender than a flabby human like me. She knew she was provoking them, but she still... The whole time we were in here, Gret kept saying it was over. That if Adalbert was gone, she had nothing to live for. So when they came for us, she offered to die for me. Said it was the last thing she could do for a friend. Right before they... She said to keep hope and live. To live for the both of us. Gret took my place. The prone dragged her into the middle of the cave and they started skinning her like meat. Didn't realize she was a mimeosome, and then when they found out, they were furious. They tore her apart while I watched.
It pulled her piece from piece while she screamed Adalbert's name. Those monsters made it last. She was half in pieces by the time the screaming stopped, and then... Oh, Gret, I can't... We should go. No, not until I've made them pay. You have to kill those Brone. Kill all of them. That's what she kept me alive to do. They dragged her off, all of her pieces, like they were going to use her for something. I think they had some kind of orders to do that. Please, I can't just run away. Begging you, find those Brone and their boss and give them what they gave Gret. End them. End them all.
actually.
And it's over. It won't bring Adalbert and Gret back, but at least those jerks paid for what they did. That's justice. That's right. Yep, it was served. Thank you. I'll head back to camp and tell Dirk what happened. I want to repay you as well, so please come by when you can. Tina told me everything. What happened to Gret was... still can't even process it. But even just Fina surviving is a miracle. That never could have happened if not for you. So thank you. Where's Fina now? In the tent, asleep. She had to turn off feedback from her nerve circuits. The slightest noise had her shaking and screaming. She kept saying, the prone, over and over. Not that I can blame her. She saw Gret's... she saw everything. I'll take Fina and head back to the city. I'm not leaving her side until she recovers. No matter how long it takes. It's the only way I can atone for letting my fears stop me from helping Adalbert and Gret. Okay. You're like a saint. I hope I can find that kind of mercy and love in myself. Fina is going to need it. May never work as blades again, but I hope you'll continue to grow strong. Here, I know it isn't much, but maybe it will be enough to help you save someone else. You saved 2 blades, but Adalbert and Gret were lost. Their deaths are a reminder of Mira's dangers. Alright.
Alright, and that closes it for today. Finally. I didn't realize it was almost 5 o'clock, and then it was. And then it passed. Yeah, that's it for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.